eye off the field, that guy's not one of the elite interior tackles in pro football. Sorry, dude. He's not. That guy makes as much or more money than Quinton Williams. And you think that guy's as good as him? Give me a fucking break. You think that Jordan Davis is the player that, let me see here. How much does Quinton Williams make? You think Jordan Davis is a better player than Quinton Williams? I'm not debating you on anything any longer. Quinton Williams is the best interior tackle in the East. He makes $24 million. You're telling me you think Jordan Davis is a better player than that guy who plays 3 downs? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, not even remotely close. Jesus. That guy destroyed your football team. Destroyed it. Let's see here. Let's see what this guy's done. Here's Quinton Williams. Quinton Williams. This guy has a 12-sack year, 6-sack year, 7-sack year, 7-sack year. And I guarantee you he comes back and plays even better this season. First team All-Pro. Dude's the best interior tackle in pro football. Oh, yeah, well, I see a guy who plays a position that's great. You're damn right I do. Not a guy who gets pulled off 3rd downs. So you worry about our plan, about the edge and whatever happens. You're not winning anything with those guys playing the position you have. I'm not talking about 17 sack guys. I'm talking about competent guys. And by the way, even when he signed Phillips, it wasn't good enough. So Howie's plan is spent in the middle of the D-line. Davis and Carter long-term means our edge will always be cheap and young. That lets us keep Coop. Okay, once again, Bob, I think this is a losing proposition. I think signing 4 guys and not having a strong unit, I think that's a losing. We'll find out. Hey, Bob, let's do this. I'll show you something here. Salaries for the 2024 Eagles defense. Let me show you something here. Bob, why this is not a winning philosophy, what Howie's doing. And I'll show you why. Jordan Davis made $4.6 million. Carter made $4.9. Bradbury made $4.3. Milton Williams, and he didn't even play. Milton Williams made $3.3. Quinton Mitchell was on a rookie contract, $2.6. Nolan Smith, $2.7. Gardner Johnson, $2.7. That escalating deal hadn't hit yet. Zach Bond, $1.6 million. Nakobe Dean, $1.4 million. Reed Blankenship, $1.3 million. That's your 2024 World Championship football team. Look at those salaries. 4.6, 4.9, 4.3, 4.3, 3.3, 2.6, 2.7, 2.7, 1.6, 1.4, and 1.3. End of the day, guys, the entire unit was good, filled with good players that had under market value deals. Now, what you're trying to do is say to this to me. You're going to pay Jordan Davis 26. You're going to pay $40 million to Jalen Carter. And you're going to pay what? The $17 million right now to Bond. And then you're going to pay 20 and 20 or 30 and 30 to Q and the other guys. And the rest are going to be filled in with Timu guys, right? Got to pay an offense. Is that what you're saying? I want to see that work. On what? Tell me what I'm doing. I'm pointing out what you're doing, dude. Not what I would do. How he's fucking flip-flopping on who he's paying. Dude, when you say that, it's because your organization is. Hey, get this. You guys all want to go edge. I guess Nolan Smith is not the guy then. If you go edge in the first round on the 23rd of April and you draft an edge, Nolan Smith is a bust pick. What are you going to do? Rotate him? Let me get this right. So you're going to put that guy on the bench too? Like you did Jahad Campbell? You're dang right. And that's why he's not a $26 million a year guy. He's a two-down dude. Vita Vea plays on third down. You said the money tells you who they are. Listen, yeah. You paid $26 million. No. I said this. This is an opinion. He overpaid for him. Now, Xander points out it's kind of with the fifth year, it's 22. That's not too bad. But I'm not paying big money to a two-down guy. I've been clear on that. Howie will keep the first-round edge on the bench for Nolan Smith. Okay, so get this. Here's Howie's genius since 23. And you tell me if you believe in what Spit is saying here on his genius. Since 2023, the 30th pick in the draft is not panned out. You paid Bryce Huff $17.5. You signed Temu guys for $7.5, which is $25 million between Huff and the Temu signings. The 2024 season, you let Josh Sweat walk. What'd you do in 25? You went to war with those two dudes, Huff and Nolan Smith, and they couldn't get it done. So much so, they burnt a third-round pick, and they went and got Jalen Phillips on a trade. They let Phillips walk for an extra $2.5 million. And guess what? Now you want to be in a position to trade for Jonathan Grenard, not paying the $2.5 million to give what Jalen Phillips wants, and you're going to give a 3 and a 5 up for a 29-year-old edge. All because you missed on Nolan Smith. That's genius, according to him. Okay? Fair enough. How would be a genius if he gave the best coach on the team great players, signing sorry-ass offensive players to top dollar is not being genius. I think that's all morphed into that, though. Okay? Jordan Davis just had a better year than Milton. Bro, I'm not debating. Dude, Milton Williams is a better football player last year than Jalen Carter, and you want to pay Jalen Carter $40 million. They need to help at edge last year, and what did Howie do? He got Phillips. Correct. So wait a minute. Is that right? There's nobody in free agency